Hey guys, so today we are doing this look right here. These are my new favorite lashes, like Samantha number 7's, Huda Beauty. They're slaying the game right now. Love them so much. And Jeffree Star. So we did this entire look with the chocolate bar palette, so if you'd like to see how I got this done, just keep on watching. Alright, so first things first, I'm gonna be priming with the Benefit POREfessional. This is great for anybody who has texture, large pores. I use this because it minimizes all of that, and right now I'm in the middle of a breakout, so it's especially great for all the texture that's currently going on my face. Speaking of texture, we have to cover up all these pimples and blemishes I have on my face, so we're going to go in with the Wet n Wild Coverall Correcting Palette. I'm using the green shade called Neutralize. Green is great for canceling out red shades. Anything that's opposite on the color wheel tends to cancel each other out, so green is opposite of red, and ergo it will cancel out red. This is great for any redness you have on the skin, not just blemishes. We tend to have redness around our nose, so this helps get rid of that. And then afterwards, I'm going in with the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation in the shade Y325. I love this foundation. It's a satin finish, and it blends absolutely beautifully into the skin. I use a beauty blender to blend this out, but you can use a brush as well, and it blends just as lovely. It's satin, and I have oily skin, and it works for me, and I've had clients who have had dry skin, and this also works for them. I like blending out with the beauty blender because it gives you a more natural finish, and although I do have blemishes that I'm trying to cover up, this foundation is very full coverage, so using a beauty blender will make it medium to full. Next, I'm going to do my eyebrows with the Dip Brow Pomade. I'm going to do a full extensive video on my eyebrows in the future, but for now I just did them real quick. Next, I'm going to be contouring with my RCMA VK11 palette. The shade I'm contouring with is called Tan Tone. I've hit pan on this shade like months ago, but these are 50% pigment and 50% wax, so they are very, very pigmented and they last very long. If you freelance as a makeup artist, I highly recommend RCMA VK11 and 10 palette. They have so many shades, and they last very, very long, as I said, because of how highly pigmented they are, and they can build on coverage. They can go from sheer coverage to medium to full if you really need it to, and it looks absolutely lovely and works for every skin type. So I contour my cheekbones, my temple. I like to contour my nose. I don't do this on a daily basis. And then I contour underneath my chin, chin and jaw. Next, I'm highlighting with a combination of Shinto 1 and Porcelain. I like to highlight in a triangle shape under my eyes. This also doubles as a concealer because of how pigmented they are, so you can do the whole 9 with these palettes. You can conceal, you can highlight, and you can contour. And I'm also going down the bridge of my nose, my upper lip, forehead, and chin. after everything is laid out, I like to blend out my highlight first so that we don't taint any of our highlight areas with the darker shade. And I always blend like one side of my face before the other. I don't know. You can do it however it works for you. And I like to blend down the center of my nose, and then right after my eyes are done, I'll go in and blend my nose contour out. Excuse the exorcist face I'm making here. I couldn't cut it all out. I tried, I swear. Another great thing about these palettes, I'm not sponsored, I swear, but another great thing about these palettes are they have every undertone you could ever imagine. They have every single shade for neutral, almost every single shade for yellow undertones, pink undertones, red undertones, and they go from white foundation all the way to very, very deep foundation shades. Next, I'm going to set all my parts of the face that I highlighted with the Kat Von D translucent setting powder. I love this especially for setting my under eyes because though I've tried many powders, this one sets my under eyes the best with the least amount of creasing. And I'm going to leave this to bake while I do my eyes. For this specific tutorial, my base for my eyes is the concealer, and I'm about to set it with the powder that I was just using, the Kat Von D translucent setting powder. And for today's look, we're using the Too Faced Chocolate Bar Palette. So the first shade I'm going in with is Milk Chocolate, and I'm going in with a MAC 217. This is my favorite blending brush. I swear you can do everything with this brush. It blends seamlessly and it's lovely. Just, if you don't already have it, I highly recommend it. I like to build in layers, and then next up we're going in with the Triple Fudge. So I'm going to set this with, or I'm going to place this shade with my Huda brush very tightly towards the lash line and the inner and outer corners, and then I'm going to go back in and blend it out with the MAC 217 again. I think the easiest way to blend is to set the colors and then go back in with your initial blending brush or the blending brush you used before this color, because it helps to make everything blend more seamlessly. After that, I'm going in with Marzipan on a flat synthetic brush. This brush is by Clover Brushes. Any brush I use with a pink handle and a rose gold ferrule are from Clover Brushes. I found out about this company from a YouTuber called Young, Wild, and Polished. I love her. She's my spirit animal. She's so great. You should check her out. I'll link her down below, and I'll also link the brush company down below. Phenomenal brushes, and for very, very good price. And then I'm going back in with my MAC 217 and blending it all out again. Now that I'm done with the lids of my eyes, I'm going in and brushing off my bake. I like to brush all the excess down onto the rest of my face just for a quick setting without completely mattifying myself. Next, I'm going in with Hoola bronzer by Benefit and the e.l.f. blush brush. This brush is great. I love the e.l.f. brushes. They're like really great quality, especially for the price. So I have like 3 of these, but they're absolutely phenomenal for bronzing and contouring. So I'm bronzing the same places I contoured, the cheeks, the temples, under the jaw a bit, and under my lower lip. And I like to go and hit the center of my face just a bit on the sides and around my nose, because it brings in shadows to the center of your face so that it doesn't look so flat. Next, I'm going in with Becca highlighter in Opal. I love Becca Cosmetics. Their highlighters are such great quality. I like to hit my cheeks, obviously, and then I like to bring it around in a C shape, because the way that it hits the light, or the way the light hits the highlight right above your eyebrow, is beautiful. And then the upper lip, because it makes your lips look bigger, a little bit on your chin, and down your nose. Next, I'm going in with the Savored blush, or Amazonian Clay blush by Tarte. I'm not sure if this was limited edition. I got it in a holiday collection last year, and it's my absolutely favorite brush, and I like to hit just the center of the nose real quick. And now we're going to finish up the eyes. So we're going to go in and mix milk chocolate with triple fudge, and we're just going to get a small pencil brush. This brush is also Clover Brushes, and we're just going to go under the lash line, making sure you avoid the inner corner. And then I just like to go in and deepen the outer V just a bit and blend it out again. Next, I'm going in with white chocolate, and I'm hitting the brow bone with this. Whenever you feel like you might have over blended and brought the shade a little bit too far out, just go in with a matte lighter shade and a flat brush or blending brush, and you can make it seamless. Next, I just went off camera and put on Inglot 77 Black Gel Liner and Samantha Lashes by Huda Beauty. Next, I'm going in with Jeffree Star Cosmetics Unicorn Blood. This is such a pretty red. I love this red. It's a perfect classic brick red. And that's the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!